And I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Boxing Inspiration. And I'm your host, John Shaft. And today's bout is going to be Evander Holyfield versus Hasim Rahmad. And this is a championship bout. Sit back, relax, enjoy the fight. Don't forget to hit the like button, share button, and subscribe to the channel. And we thank you in advance for watching. And we are off into round one. And let's get ready to rumble. And this is scheduled for a 12-round bout. And we are into round number one.
Able to get away from right hands like he used to. Holyfield has got to make certain that if he get hit with anything, it's a left hook.
And you have Holyfield in the red and Rahmad in the blue.
In his big win over Lewis in South Africa, Rahmad threw many jabs by CompuBox numbers 28 per round. In his loss to Lewis in Las Vegas, he was much less active with the jab, and that created
new opportunities. Another episode of Boxing Inspiration. And I'm your host, John Shaft. Rahmad starting to go a little jabs there.
Just don't go after Evander Holyfield. Step around to the side.
Stiff left hand by Rahmad. Doubling up on the jab there. Rock with a good active showing in the first round. Holyfield mashing him with that left hook inside.
That's going to bring me into round one. And we are into round number two.
About 25% of the time. Pretty even looking round by the numbers.
Rahmad's corner has got him backing up just a little bit, which is good. Evidently, he's got a counter punch as a trainer. The trainer making a counter punch out of it. Is that Holyfield is fighting like a heavyweight. His big gift used to be fought like a light heavyweight in a heavyweight title fight.
So that his activity level was difficult for some heavyweights to deal with.
That's right, but not any longer. As a matter of fact, Rahmad is able to sneak in jabs, throw one shot, and Evander is still in the same position. Holyfield waits to counter with that right hand.
The contrast you described, Holyfield better as a defender than an attacker, was illustrated in the 4 fights against Lewis and Tyson. Holyfield beating Tyson twice, a man who would come to him and attack. Twice having difficulty with Lewis, who sat back and waited for Evander to attack him.
Holyfield.
Good jab to the body. Rockman's been schooled. Oh, and a right hand on top. That's what you want to do if you're Rockman. Go to the jab to the body, make him protect his body,
Holyfield
and
this
go on top
particular
with your
time
right
was
hand.
39 years old. And Rockman is 29 years old. Both fighters are 6 feet 2 in height.
He felt Lewis falling asleep.
So it's a very well matched up fight.
Combination by Holyfield. Rahmad again going to the body inside.
Let go. All right, break. No punch in. Step back clean. Step back clean.
Whoa, good jab together. Rockman's got the better of it.
Part of Rahman's success in South Africa, he out-jabbed the jabber in the first few rounds against Lewis.
And yes, Rockman is from South
The
Africa.
tentativeness in Lewis that gave him the chance for the big knockout. Holyfield will never be tentative. He keeps coming.
Hold him. Hold it. Break. I say break. No punching.
Rockman didn't like that left hook. That hurt him that time.
That's going to bring me into round number 2.
Beautiful
And
facility.
we
It's
are
not
all
entirely
into
new. It's
round
built
number
within the
3.
shell of the old Atlantic City Convention Center, but a far more glamorous environment than used to be the case. And big crowd here tonight to watch Evander Holyfield in what may be the twilight of his career.
That was a right hand. That was a right hand that hurt Rockman. And he picked Evander Holyfield up by the legs to conceal it. Better make sure he get his head up out of there.
Holyfield connected with the left hook inside too. And now Rahmad starts to back away. And Holyfield.
Holyfield, that's right. That's what we come to do, Holyfield. Stick it to him.
Holyfield pushing Rahmad into the corner.
Holyfield trying to peel the years away, fighting as aggressively as he is. Can he sustain it?
One thing about throwing that many punches, and you're not the bigger guy as Holyfield is, you need a rest. You got to take a breather for a second, and that's when Rockman should jump right back on it. You got to make him pay as soon as he throws 5 punches. Get back on it.
Ever since the middle of his career, Evander Holyfield, despite his extraordinary conditioning, has often fought in spurts, 20, 30 seconds at a time, then back off, seemingly needing to regain his energy.
Well, he's basically a middleweight built up with fine conditioning and weightlifting and good nutrition. Some of these guys are naturally big. All they are just big. Their feet are big. Their heads are big.
That's old George Foreman, you guys here talking.
So you're saying
Yeah, announcer
Holyfield's
there.
size is self-manufactured rather than natural?
But, everybody should be manufactured like that by themselves.
Oh, absolutely. And what about the notion that he wasn't really a big heavyweight puncher, George?
Well, he made up for it in a big heart. Heavyweights, no matter how big they are, they can't take these big hearts.
Nah, come on, fellas. Hold it.
We're down to less than a minute left in the round number 3.
Now in the second minute of the
3 to
round, his
12.
pace has slowed, and Rahmad is back into it.
Yeah, Holyfield was able to land some punches, but it took more out of him than it did Rockman.
Come on, work out of there. Let's
After
go.
he
Come
finished
on.
beating Rockman up, Rockman came, pushed him into the corner, and started hitting him back.
Good left inside by Holyfield, digging to the rib cage again.
All right, break. You hold it. Let's go.
Hasim Rahmad has a strong body. Evander Holyfield seems determined to
Hasim
test it.
Rahmad.
No other fighter has.
And Rockman is an ex-football player, too. Those football players, they're accustomed to bumping shoulders with people, running into them, and they don't get hurt.
Yeah, but they're not accustomed to being whacked in the belly and the liver. Nobody is.
They don't like you to live in football.
Four punches in round
And
three,
we are all
including
into
many body
round
shots
number
early in
4.
the round, which seemed to take something out of Rahmad. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 3?
Okay, Jim, was I heard to say Evander Holyfield couldn't pull the trigger? Man, I tell you, in the second and the third round, Evander Holyfield pulled the trigger. 2 rounds to 1, 29-28 Evander Holyfield. Sensational left hooks, good right hands by Evander Holyfield, clean punches that the judges couldn't miss, winning rounds 2 and 3. Rahmad the busier guy in the first round.
Yeah, every time he's gone out into the fight, Holyfield Holyfield's corner has said to him, just watch the right hand. He believes, apparently, that the only way he can lose to Rahmad is with that right hand. And Rahmad doesn't throw a left hook. And right now, if he can avoid it, it looks like he can have a heck of a night.
You know, earlier this evening, I spoke off camera to a guy who fought both of them, Lennox Lewis. I said, who do you like tonight? He said, I got a hunch on the old man tonight. He said, logic says Rahmad, but something in my heart tells me Evander will be big tonight.
Yeah, I'm going for Evander myself.
They talk about Evander Holyfield watching that right hand, but he's not doing much of moving away from it at all. As a matter of fact, I find that
And it is the real deal.
just that Rahmad is not getting
Holyfield.
off with that right hand.
Evander's so bad in his ability to
Oh, look out there now.
He thinks he can roll from
Rahmad come up with that
nailed with the
solid
right
punch
hand
there.
right
There it is again.
Uppercut lands for Holyfield. Rahmad has landed the right hand 4 times in the round.
Rahmad has got to know that when Holyfield starts leaning in like that, he may be hurt. Don't think he's looking for a leverage.
Evander starts trying to go back to the body to slow Rahman's attack upstairs. Here's another vicious left hook to the ribcage by Holyfield.
This is when Rahmad should be fighting. This guy cannot throw 5 shots and then do anything after. Holyfield throws 3 good shots. He's got to take his breath.
Well, there goes the dancing, bobbing, counter punching and weaving Rahmad. He's gone now as Rahmad leans in and slugs with Evander on the inside.
Now, I don't know why, but he's not opening up. I thought the 200 and what, 24 pounds should have been a little better for him to move around and catch Holyfield when he backs up like
Maybe the
that.
body shots have taken the foot movement away.
Holyfield is throwing roundhouses. All of that benefits Rahmad because it takes so much out of him.
Holyfield busting Rahmad on the top of the head with the right hand. Rock looking to set up another right cross before the round ends.
Gonna bring the end of that round.
Threaded through his defense.
Meanwhile, you saw the
We are
referee Tony
into
Orlando
round
and the
number
ring doctor
5.
in Rahman's corner to examine what appears to be a nick over Rahman's left eye. You heard the discussion, and apparently Orlando agreeing that the nick must have come from a headbutt rather than a punch. Not sure how he knows, but that seemed to be the determination.
Rahmad complained as soon as he was hit, but they ran heads together. He complained. The referee knew about it. Rahmad has got to get back on his jab. Don't worry about the right hand. Let the right hand come to you.
Left hook by Holyfield after a right hand by Rahman. Energy levels just about equal in there. 10-year age gap not showing up so far.
An old man has no right to be fighting this way. We got to get some of Evander Holyfield's DNA and implant it in a few other heavyweights.
Now you go. Rahmad is successful with his jabs.
Holyfield misses with a roundhouse left.
Watch your head. Come on, keep the head out of there. Great move.
This is a real courageous and brave fight by Rahmad, being that he was just stopped by another champion not too long ago. He's coming back like he's never been off.
Yesterday, Hasim said, I don't just want to win. I want to look good in the fight. I want it to be a great fight. I want people to be interested in what I'm doing in there. I don't need to knock him out. I just need to make a big impression in this fight.
He can do
Yeah, right.
it. Whenever Evander Holyfield lands 3 shots, keeps his hand up, he can get him with 4 afterwards because Evander's not in a position to defend himself after he throws 4 punches.
Hard right hand by Rahman. Busted Holyfield on the chin. Evander again shows his enormous ability, as he's shown throughout his career, to take a punch.
He's always been able to take.
He just don't want to take too many of them.
are into round number 6.
Punches, the base begins to slow just a little bit. Holyfield landing 15, Rahmad landing 16. Very even round. Harold Letterman scoring the fight. Barely even so far. Round 6 of the schedule 12.
Holyfield has better make sure if he's going to throw a right hand, he better come back with a left hook, because if he stays out there, this guy will beat him with the right.
Big right hand by Holyfield. Sets up 2 lefts, including an uppercut that knocks Rahmad back. Holyfield sensing the moment. Another big
That's
left
right.
hook.
Take it to him, Holyfield.
Not yet punching back. Now the Rock starts to throw.
Now Rahmad has got to start throwing punches. After Holyfield throws 5 shots, he's no good. That's why you see him holding right now. Rahmad has got to start throwing shots.
Well said, George. Holyfield taking one of those breathers now after the big offensive rally. This is Rahman's chance to come right back at him. But Rock is letting that moment pass.
You don't get many moments in these big fights like this when you got punches. You got to take advantage of them while they're there.
And if you've watched Evander Holyfield at all over these past 8 years, you know there's usually a lull after the storm. That's your opportunity.
Whoa!
Rock with a straight right.
Now he doesn't even know. He's not even aware that he's hurting.
He had a big smile on his face as he just after he landed that. I got you, old guy.
Now go back to your jab if you're Rahmad. Just keep the jab going. He always gets the best of the jab.
Step back. Gentlemen, watch your head.
And you are viewing another episode
Holyfield out jabs Rahmad
of Boxing Inspiration. And I'm your
Have a
host,
lot of work on his hand tonight.
John Chad.
Rahmad is doing a counter punching now.
Step back. Let's go. Watch your head, man. Watch your head.
Over and over and over. Rahmad with the 1-2. 1-2. Jab right cross. As George pointed out at the top of the show, or at the beginning of the fight, I should say, Rahmad doesn't do much with the left hook.
Oh, if you Holyfield, just stay around on that left side. Stay around on that left side. If he stays on Rahmad's left arm, he's out of harm's way all night.
CompuBox
And
numbers
now
in the
we
sixth.
are
They both
into
landed
round
19
number
punches.
7.
They both threw right about 40.
Of a 12 bout.
Rahmad 40. Crowd oohs and ahs again. Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim, I
Yeah,
agree.
Holyfield in the red,
57,
and
57,
Rock
3 rounds
Man
apiece. Hasim
in the
Rahmad
blue.
came back and, he rides Evander Holyfield across the ring. He used to do that very early in his career. He's real good at it.
Rockman is
Just
from
like George
South
Foreman said,
Africa.
he leaves that shoulder in.
This is a championship bout.
Evander Holyfield can't ride Rahmad across the ring because Rahmad's stronger. But in round 6, Evander, I think, stole it with that early rally. So 3 rounds apiece.
I have the same score.
What I can understand is Rahmad is so successful with his left jab, and he hardly throws it. Now these jabs he can't miss.
Maybe he doesn't want to get hit by that right hand, George.
No, he's in no harm as long as he's throwing that left jab. Nothing is going to happen to him.
And you heard Rahman's corner echoing George Foreman saying, don't let him get around on your left side. George pointing out, as he has, that if Foreman is on Rahman's left side, he's safe. If Rock doesn't use the left hook.
Holyfield should be good to stay to the left, but evidently he has trouble moving to his right. Holyfield does. Doesn't like to do it. If you move to his left, he doesn't have problem. He can't see you well.
Oh, Holyfield down. What's going on?
Not a knockdown.
He just tripped or something.
High tackle than anything else.
Yeah, tackle. What the heck was that?
There's that successful left jab.
And there's a big left hook by Holyfield.
Yeah, that's right, Holyfield. Take it to him. I'm knocking you down like that. Like in a football field.
This is his time to pour it on.
What are you stopping for?
Look like a big swelling on Rockman's head.
There is a huge spot on Rahmad's head above his left eye.
Yeah, sure is. It's like the size of a golf ball.
Look at a couple rounds ago, obviously. That's what came from the bump.
That's another bump. Can you imagine Holyfield has him up against the rope, throwing a lot of shots, and has Holyfield holding on? That's what you want. Make him throw those shots.
You can't go last 15, 14 seconds, 13, 12.
How distracting is it to Rahmad?
Round number 7 come to a close, come to an end.
He's got to go for it.
Yeah, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. You see him rubbing it with the glove. Holyfield hits it with the right hand.
That's about see where they butted.
Let's do a replay of this.
Two fighters fighting at close quarters, coming in at each other.
There it is, right on the spot.
Yep.
Holyfield is a rough fighter. Anything goes.
And we are off into round number 8.
Well, various opponents throughout Evander's career have complained that he butted, but most ringside experts agree Evander doesn't seem to try to foul on purpose. It's just the way he fights. He's there. He's coming. If you go inside with him, it's going to be rough.
Let's keep our eye on it and see if that's true.
Man, that boy take it to him.
And the 39-year-old fighter, he's trying to take the 29-year-old.
What are you resting for? Go ahead and get on. Take him on out.
Sees a wounded creature in front of him, and that seems to have energized him.
Well, remember, this happened to Rahmad in Africa. Lewis thought he had him hurt. Played around with him, and he ran into that magic right hand.
But Evander's not just waiting for one big punch.
Rockman has a big old knot off his head. Boy, you can see it from a mile
And
away.
he's not giving Rahmad any room to do the things that Rock does best. Jab, throw the right hand. That knot is amazing.
But it doesn't seem to be bothering Rahmad.
Yeah, you can feel it on your head. You get those things like that, it irritates you good.
That is one of the most grotesque
Woo-wee.
things
I
I've
ain't never
ever
seen anything like that, man. What's going on with that?
Dangerous, but if you can't see the fight, and go to scorecards. Okay, yeah, it's an accident. Okay.
They're gonna stop this fight here. They're gonna stop the fight and go to the scorecards.
Larry Hazard giving the instructions to referee Tony Orlando. Orlando makes the signal there. The fight is going to be stopped right here. They'll go to the scorecards and determine a winner.
The doctors.
Yeah, that was a good call. He had to stop that, man. But that was a knot. That was a knot, man. That thing like it's traveling all the way to the back of this man's head.
Rahmad said something to the effect that it was affecting his eyesight, and that's why they stopped the fight.
Harold Letterman, your take on this?
Okay, Jim, I gotta tell you what may determine this fight. Now, this is...
But once again, that's the clash of heads which produced the swelling.
That's the second one.
You can see the swelling begin immediately after that clash of heads. I mean, the swelling has already begun within seconds there after the clash of heads you saw in that replay. And yes, you're right, George. That was the second one.
Yeah.
That was not the one which occasioned the doctor's first visit over to Rahman's corner a little bit earlier.
There's got to be
Seconds in round number 8 due to an accidental headbutt. Our physician at ringside ruling that Rahmad, suffering from a severe hematoma, is unable to continue. Therefore, we go to the scorecards. Judge at ringside, Steve Weisfeld, scores about 69 to 64 in favor of Evander Holyfield. Judge at ringside, Malvina Lathan, scores about 67 to 66 in favor of Hasim Rahmad. Judge at ringside, John Stewart, scores about 69 to 64 in favor of the technical decision winner, Evander.
Real Holyfield. Well, there you have it.
You said they had to score the 8th round.
You have to score the partial round. They were entirely wrong. Now listen to me. If you knock a guy down 15 times or something like that in the 8th round, you got to get credit for those knockdowns. You must score the partial round, period. And I know those rules inside and out. I would question Commissioner Larry Hasim about the
Well, there you have it. Evander wins another one against Rahmad due to a accidental headbutt.